What's up, YouTube? Y'all know who it is. Mr. Them Ain't Dime and Them Squares. Coming live and direct this morning. I gotta address one thing. Potential customers, YouTube subscribers, please don't send me pictures of other people's work talking about I want something like this. Cause y'all know that's not how I operate. I would never copy another man's work. And most of the guys you send me pictures of, I know these guys, or I talk to these guys once or twice or 3 times a lady, but we talk on occasion, so I know who does what and who charges what. And don't I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna copy nobody else's work. You can say I want a console like this, because I know what it takes to make the console like that. I know what it takes to copy another person's console like that, and it's not gonna happen. So, my prices are cheaper than a lot of these other guys. We do the same exact shit, but my prices are cheaper because I do mass volumes. Some of these guys, they do 1 or 2 consoles. They might sell a console for a G, 900, but they might only do 2 a month. If I sell consoles, I do like 15, 20 a month. Cause I mass produce them bitches and I'm through with them for a long time because I get tired of shit. So I'm not gonna copy nobody else's stuff. And second, if I got your car, y'all see I'm working all the time. I run 3 businesses by myself. This is just the one that y'all know about. The other 2 y'all don't even know about. So my time is stretched. If I gotta find parts for your car, that means I gotta take time away from my other business. That means I gotta take time from my other customers. That means it takes time, and time is money. So when I take a little bit more time to get your car done, I'm the one actually losing money. So you calling me 50,000 times is not gonna make me work faster. It's not. It just doesn't work that way. So if you let me just do what I do, you're gonna get the product that you promised. But most of the time, it doesn't be my fault that the shit is taking a longer time. Most of the time, it's your car's fucked up shit that you don't see. The hole in the floor, the missing piece that you got for this side, but you don't have it for that side. The missing visor, the missing clamp that goes over here, the clamps that's under the headliner, the pinched wire that's in the back that causes your fuses to blow all the goddamn time. The rubber sealing in the trunk that I have to find out where it's leaking before I put my shit in there, because as soon as I put my shit in there, your shit get to leaking, and then your shit, the water gets into the MDF. Now your MDF falls apart. Now you blame it on me. All that stuff comes into play. So what I'm really saying is, just let me do my job. Y'all, everybody's gonna ride for the car show season. Everybody's gonna ride for the summer. All that shit. I promise you that. But if you keep calling me, you think I'm gonna answer the phone all day? I don't answer the phone during the day most of the time anyway. So it's not nothing against one person or anybody. It's just when I go to the shop, I have to work. I do 20 things at once. I spray a dash over here. I run over here, I'm gluing this with carpet pad. I run back over here, take this headliner out. I run back in the shop, I'm tracing this piece. I run back outside, put some glue on a piece that I have to let tack up. I'm back over here gluing this back down. I'm back over here doing this. I come over here, I gotta polish the rust off these these motherfucking ashtrays that go back in the car because they rusted. So I gotta polish the rust off these. I'm back over here sticking this down. I'm back doing this shit. I don't have time to answer the phones. So y'all just bear with me, and you have to understand from my point of view, I'm trying to keep my prices in reasonable for the average working man to afford, so you can shine like the big dogs. But y'all gonna force me to raise my shit up. If I raise my shit up, okay, then I start answering the phone because I feel like, okay, yeah, he done paid for this exclusive services shit, and I gotta answer every time. Most time I give motherfuckers their money back because I don't want to deal with this shit. I got way more than enough work. I can be totally booked up to 2025 if I want to. I choose to take cars as they come because I know how fast I can whip them out. But I can't whip them out if people keep calling me and calling me and calling me and calling me. Your car is here. There's nothing wrong with your car. I got other people's cars too. There's no way one person like me can steal 50 cars. I can't steal them. Where I'm gonna put them at? Can't do it. I'm not going nowhere. I've been around too long. I got a flawless record. So think I'm gonna lose my record or my credibility on the streets or in the car game for one punk ass Monte Carlo or one punk ass donk or one punk ass deuce in a quarter? No, it's not gonna happen. Plus, I don't even drive those type of cars. So anyway, that being said, y'all let me get my shit, let me do my shit, and y'all just keep on bringing me shit. D.lux. So, prepping up these pieces for the Camaro dashboard. I just took the switches out, the heater control out, the ashtray, which is right here, and the corner part where the vent goes. So I'm just gonna clean this off with 70% alcohol. This is the best kind to use. 70% removes all grease and everything. 70% alcohol, wipe it down real good, scuff it lightly, and then spray it white primer because you want the red to pop. So that's what I do. That primer is drying. I'm multitasking. I'm about to glue the cover on this door panel piece for the Camaro. So that's two things I'm doing at once. You feel me? Two things. Count them. Third part of my day, had to run to the yard to pick up some pieces for a customer car who didn't have it. But as you can see, they got a Cutlass up here. I think it's like maybe a 70, 1500, and it runs. It's kind of rough, but it runs. Probably gonna need quarters in the back. Y'all can see. Yeah, it's gonna need some quarters and shit, but it's here. The back bumper's in the car. I don't know what the frame look like under the bottom. I can't tell. But it runs. All the pieces are there. It needs a seat. One of the seats in there. Back seat is in there. The panel is in there. The bumper is right there. You know, pretty much everything's in here. So I done seen people bring shit back worse than this. So if y'all want this car, leave comments in the comment section and I'll put you to the person. Otherwise, I think they're gonna scrap this bitch. I was just trying to get the inside out of there, but he won't give it to me. So on to the next. We back inside this car. Third or the fourth thing I'm doing. I don't know, it might be the fourth because I done been to the junkyard. Now I gotta get this shit ready to paint. I gotta strip all this shit off. You see this, somebody wrapped the steering column up with black tape to cover the scratches up. So now I gotta take all this off. Let me make sure if I peel this shit off, this whole steering column don't fall on the floor. Cause you know how they be using everything they possibly can use to fix shit. But I think this the fourth thing I'm doing already. Had to search for some damn parts, man. It's just my day is jam packed with stuff. So y'all gotta understand where I'm coming from. When I say I'll be real busy, I'll be real busy. I'm not neglected. No customers, cause best believe your car is getting attended to. Just understand where I'm coming from. I'm trying to give y'all the D.lux style, but I gotta be of same mind. I can't be mad. I can't be worried about other stupid shit. So, if y'all want them D.lux packages, just let me be, player. Let me be. First coat of white primer. Gotta take the kick panels out, so I'm about to do that before I really get into this shit. Got the columns sanded and shit. I'm about to go and do that and take that kick panel out over there. So we got the first satin coat of the red steering column and this part of the dashboard. And of course the other part is already painted. So I think I'm gonna have to cut this part out where the radio goes right there. I have to cut that part out because the console goes up into there and then the double DIN radio fits right into that hole. But as you can see, everything else is painted. So I'm gonna let this dry overnight. And I'll get back to this when it's time to get back to that. So there you have it. Now I'm on to this Cutlass dashboard. So we got the first coat of white primer on the Cutlass dashboard. As you can see, I usually use white primer because I don't want to discolor the actual paint. So I use white primer. And I use satin paint all the time. I never use gloss on the dash, satin. So we got that drying up before I put the base coat on. And it's like 5 things I'm doing at once. Now I'm gonna go back to these door panels. Now here's the SS, one of the door panels for the Camaro. As you can see, same pattern that's in the seat with the SS logo stitched in. It's not even screwed together yet. It's just laying here, just so I can see what it looked like. And you can see what the other one looked like. This is what the other one looked like. And then we go back, and this is what this one looked like. So you can see, y'all, I'm working on 5 different things at once. So trust the process, trust the process. So on the back of this panel, you can see stuff that you don't see. You see this? Somebody tried to repair this, and from the looks of it, it might be hot glue, because it's kind of soft. And this is what it looks like from the front. Now you see that, right? Now see, this has to be fixed before I wrap it. So I'm gonna have to fiberglass this up before I wrap it. And then we have this part right here. See that? That's a big chunk took out that motherfucker. So I'm gonna have to put something in there to fix it, just so it'll look like the regular shit when I wrap it. So this is the stuff that comes up when you think you're almost at the end of the game, and then you see some shit like this, and it has to be fixed. Now all the covers and everything is already made for this, but I have to fix this before I wrap it. So this adds on another couple hours, or maybe a whole day, depends on how everything goes. I have to clean this shit off right here. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna clean it up, and I'm gonna load it up with fiberglass on the back of this bitch, and do it like that. And then I put some spot putty on the front to fill in the crack. I just gotta put a base on the back so it won't move, because it's actually, see how it's moving? So I gotta put some kind of base on the back so it won't move. So that's what I gotta do. So this holds up the process some more. But luckily all the covers for the door panels are already done, so this will be an easy fix for me. So now I got the first coat of base on. I really couldn't go up right there because I gotta tape off that lock right there, because I don't want to take this glove box all the way off. So I gotta tape off that lock before I can put some paint on there. But I got a dusted a little coat of base on here. It looks kind of shiny, but it's gonna dry up satin. So I'm all over the place with this one, y'all. So this is just the average day at the shop. Me doing 5 different things, running around all day by myself. What happens when you don't prep the surface? You see this? This is the glue that they use. I literally just heated it up and peeled the whole piece off. It's not hot glue. It doesn't have any adhesion surface to stick to, because they didn't sand it or scuff it or nothing. It might have been dirty when they put this glue on. So that's why it didn't hold. So all I gotta do is heat it up and put something right up under there, and it pops right off. So people think that this shit is easy. If you don't know what you're doing, you just fucking it up, making it worse for the next person to fix. I literally pulled all the glue off, except for that little bit right there. So you see how this came back loose. So now I'm gonna scuff this shit up real good, and I'm gonna pour some fiberglass on there, and I'm gonna mix it hot with a whole bunch of hardener in there, and it's gonna harden up quick. And I'll be done with this. Then I'm gonna put a piece behind here, a piece of maybe some door panel board or something behind here. Then I'm gonna come from the top on the other side with some thin Landau foam and smooth it in, and you'll never be able to know. Watch me work it. So I put this back together, put the switches back in. I'll tighten them up and straighten them out but it's pretty much dry. And I'm gonna let it dry overnight before I get to really messing with it. And this is where the other vent goes, right here, like this. And this is the left side of the driver's dashboard under the steering column. So it's already red, and the rest of the dash is in the car attached to the dash, and that's painted. So this is done for the day. Another thing accomplished. So now let me go ahead and get back on that other door panel. Now we have to paint the bottom part of the Cutlass dashboard. So I have to scuff this and get this ready for paint. And meanwhile, I just put the last coat of paint on the dash inside the car. So I'm gonna let that dry overnight. Ready for reassemble. Alright, so we got this bottom piece painted. Y'all don't laugh at me because I'm painting outside. I don't know why I'm doing this shit because it was nice outside. So, you know, I do shit anywhere. I have a full capable shop of painting in, but since it was nice outside today, I feel like I'd do it outside because I like fresh air. Plus, my results come out the same any goddamn way. Player. But no, since I got the bottom of this dashboard painted for the driver's side of the Cutlass, and I have painted the red door handle inserts, covers, whatever you want to call those things for the Camaro. So they are painted up. So I'm gonna go take these inside, put them in the booth, and let them dry off. Oh yeah, I do have booths. I have 2 paint booths for your understandings. But it's more economical to spray this shit outside. I'm back, y'all. See, it's nighttime now. I done did a whole lot of different shit. Now I'm finna go to second shift. Start my second shift of working. So it don't never stop for me. I get a couple hours of sleep and I'm back up again. So now I gotta do some laser work. So I gotta go home, fire up the laser, the embroidery machine and shit like that, and do some more work. So I can't be answering the phone for all y'all all day. I got shit to do. So tomorrow y'all gonna see me put together all these cars that I've been working on. So until then, I holla.